For nearly 4 years, the black box sitting under your TV has been the most neglected piece of silicon in the entire Apple ecosystem. We thought Cupertino just gave up. But out of nowhere, the supply chain is suddenly screaming about a massive late 2026 hardware drop. And I'm not just talking about a minor spec bump to keep it relevant. We are looking at a full-blown living room console powered by TSMC 3nm yields, baked right into an A17 Pro chip. Honestly, I'll believe it when I see it, but the leaks dropping today are frankly insane. The current Apple TV 4K from 2022 is stuck on the A15 Bionic. It is perfectly fine for watching Netflix or YouTube, but it suffers from heavy thermal throttling if you try pushing real gaming. Now, Makotakra just published a massive report confirming Apple is ditching the A15 and skipping straight to the A17 Pro. Yes, the exact same silicon inside the iPhone 15 Pro, with hardware ray tracing enabled. DG Times completely backs this up, noting that Apple is locking in huge component orders for up to 8 GB of RAM and massive 256 GB storage options. That instantly kills the NVIDIA Shield TV Pro, which is still trapped in 2019 running that ancient Tegra X1. It wipes out the Roku Ultra. It destroys the Fire TV Cube. Those boxes are basically cheap streaming sticks with maybe 2 gigs of RAM on a good day. Apple is building a mini console. We are talking AAA titles like Resident Evil Village, Death Stranding, and Assassin's Creed Mirage running at a locked 60 frames per second on your big screen. Because the Apple TV Pro isn't confined to the thermal limits of a tiny glass smartphone. The A17 Pro can run at maximum clock speeds indefinitely without dimming your screen or dropping frames. It is going to be an absolute powerhouse for your daily driver living room setup. Mark Gurman over at Bloomberg noted that this whole project has actually been delayed simply because the new Apple Intelligence features aren't fully cooked yet. That's the real story here. The hardware is a beast, but the software is why it's taking until September 2026. The ELEC just corroborated this, reporting that the entire display and UI framework is getting a massive overhaul tied directly to iOS 27 and the next version of tvOS. Apple is reportedly redesigning the whole interface to run a supercharged local Siri. No more holding the button and getting frustrated when Siri messes up a movie title. You can just ask the room to show you that funny movie with Ryan Reynolds from a few years ago, and the on-device AI handles the request instantly without bouncing it to a cloud server. Display analyst Ross Young hasn't commented on the box itself, but he has been tracking the high-end TV panels Apple is supposedly testing these features on. They are prepping for a future where this box pushes advanced color calibration on the fly. It dynamically adjusts your TV color settings based on the ambient lighting in your living room using Apple Intelligence. It watches what you watch across all your apps, not just Apple TV Plus, and builds a hyper-personalized local profile. Now, Ming-Chi posted some incredibly specific pricing details on X this morning, and this is where it gets crazy. Quiz says Apple is targeting a sweet $99 price point for the base model. Wait, really? The Apple tax usually means we pay a massive premium, but $99 is shockingly aggressive to grab market share. Now, there's a catch. According to Shrimp Apple Pro, that $99 base tier drops the gigabit Ethernet port and might have slightly less storage. But the actual Apple TV Pro, the one you actually want with the full A17 Pro chip, maximum RAM, and all that gaming horsepower, is expected to sit at $149. That is an absolute steal when you realize it doubles as a high-end smart home hub. On top of that, the connectivity is getting a massive bump. We are talking Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6. Wi-Fi 7 on the 6 GHz band means this box totally ignores all the messy internet traffic from the phones and laptops in your house. You get a super fast, clean lane straight to your router. If you have ever had a 4K movie randomly buffer or look blurry right at the climax of a film, that is entirely gone. And if you use HomeKit, you know the daily struggle of devices not responding. The new Apple TV Pro acts as a dedicated thread border router and a Matter hub. In plain English, if you buy smart lights or locks from Weird Random, brands, this box forces them all to play nice together natively. It processes your commands locally right there on the A17 chip. You tell your lights to turn on, it happens instantly, and your home security footage stays totally private because it never hits a remote server. By the way, are you guys still rocking an older Apple TV, or are you just suffering through a laggy smart TV menu right now? Let me know down in the comments, because honestly, built-in TV software is usually garbage, and they sell your viewing data anyway. Let's talk about the new Siri remote, because we all know the absolute pain of losing that tiny silver thing in the couch cushions. The new remote keeps the USB-C charging, thankfully, but they finally put the U1 tracking chip inside. It's about time. Next time it goes missing, you just pull out your iPhone, a little arrow pops up on your screen, pointing right to where the remote is hiding, and you can make it play a loud, piercing sound. The seamless integration between the iPhone and this new box is going to be unmatched. Factories are spinning up right now for a September 2026 launch. It is launching right alongside the new iPhone 18 series and the final drop of iOS 27. It is a total living room takeover. At $149 for the Pro model, Apple is basically subsidizing the hardware cost to lock you into Apple Arcade and Apple TV Plus subscriptions for the next 5 years. Honestly, I think it is going to work. The value proposition here is just too strong to ignore. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the full hands-on review when we finally get this in the studio.